Board of Governors of the Federal Reserve System, Janet Yellen, and the Joan and Sanford Weill Dean of Public Policy, Susan Collins.
If there are very clear additional markers or metrics that you look at to assess how healthy the economy is. So looking at where the U.S. economy is right now, how healthy is it?
Well, so that's a great question, and I'm pleased to say that the answer, in my view, is it is pretty healthy. By way of background, we suffered as a country through a very deep and very long recession in the aftermath of the financial crisis. So we're focused both on banks and on institutions outside the banking system. Before the crisis, many investment banks were standalone and not part of the banking system. One thing that changed with the financial crisis is that some of the most important so-called shadow banking institutions, namely in the investment banks, are almost all, at least all of the larger ones, are now part of banking organizations. And the most systemic institutions really deserve and require the highest degree of rigor and supervision and regulation. We're looking for ways. We've tried to shield community banks from some of the supervision and regulation.
As we wrap up here, let me thank our audience for coming, for all of your questions. I'm sorry we didn't have time to get to more of them. And then also a very special thank you to Chair Yellen for sharing her perspectives and also for her public service through so many decades. Thank you so much. We really appreciate it.